just south of Shrewsbury, and this brook is seeing its lowest ever level since records started here in the late 90s.
So we've got a GPS on the top which tells us exactly where we are as we go across the river. And on the bottom,
The Environment Agency keep a very close eye on what this brook is doing, and at the start of the year the water would have been above Rob's head. Now though, of course, it's a very different picture.
Unfortunately, this is very low, this river. This is why we've come here today. We actually took the lowest ever measurement on record just 2 days ago here during the heatwave. But I will state that this is actually one of our youngest gauging stations, so it's only been running since 1997, so we haven't got a long record here. But yes, this is very low for this site.
This brook leads to the Severn, so if this is low, what's the region's mightiest river looking like?
Well, as you can see, it's looking absolutely fine. And that's because the River Severn is currently being topped up with extra water from the reservoirs in Wales, but also with 210 million litres of groundwater from underneath Shropshire every single day.
So where is this water coming from? Is there a big cavern under North Shropshire?
It's a very fine sponge, so not your Wookiee hole, big huge cavernous holes. It's literally a fine sponge with a very large amount of water, groundwater within it that will support the amount of water that we're pumping into the Severn.
It's a very useful resource, but a changing climate may well mean turning it on more often.
We'll see a lot more frequent requirement for topping up flows on the Severn, possibly for longer periods with the hotter weather, so more frequent support.
After the floods at the start of the year, it's been very dry and little rain is forecast for August. In a changing climate, keeping the region's rivers flowing, big or small, is only getting harder. David Gregory Kumar, BBC Midlands Today, Shrewsbury.